Hey everyone, it's been a little while since I recorded a video for any of my runs, but I was out running the trails today and something interesting came up for me, so I just thought I would share it. I was running off the main trail through the woods, and the path is winding and twisting and turning, and there's trees across the path, and what looks like you're going somewhere, you end up at a dead end and you have to turn around, or you might miss the way the path turns. And so I was just thinking about dead ends and detours and obstacles and roadblocks, and how they all benefit us and provide us with opportunities to maybe see a situation from a different perspective, or find a way to get through or around something that we're struggling with, and how it turns out to be a better way for us to do something than we might have originally thought, because it was orchestrated by Spirit. And so I was coming out of the woods and back past part of the path that I had already run in the opposite direction. And when I was running in the opposite direction the first time, it was this big hill, and not even big, it was just a hill in the middle of the path. And so I ran up and over it, and as I was coming back around the other way out of the woods next to that hill, I could see another path around the side of the hill. And I just laughed, because when I was running over the hill the first time, I didn't even notice the path. And had I not come back around the other way, I never would have seen the alternative route around the hill, around the side of it, through that other path. So that was one little thing. And as I got past it, I looked down and there was a feather on the ground. So that was cool. But I was continuing on along my run, and I was in an open area of the forest, and I looked up in the sky, and there were two trails of clouds next to each other. They were parallel to each other, and the bottom cloud was kind of squiggly. It was the same length as the other one. The other trail of clouds above it was a completely straight, perfect line. And the message that popped into my head was that Spirit makes the line straight. And I was confused at first, and so I just started asking more questions, because we all know that the path isn't a straight line. It's winding. We turn left when we thought we were going to turn right. We may have to turn around and backtrack, is what it might feel like. And so as I was asking myself these questions about what that means, it eventually came through that the path may not feel straight. The most direct way to get from point A to B is a straight line. I mean, we're taught that in school, and that is logical. But that straight line, sorry, I have sweat in my eye. That straight line may not always be the best route. And so we have to make a left turn, or we have to detour around something. And then we get past it and we get to point B, and we look back and we realize that the straight line wasn't the best way. And that the twisty turny path that we took, that Spirit guided us along, was the route for us to take. And that in hindsight, Spirit makes it feel straight, because it was the most direct way to get from where you were to where you are. And so I just wanted to share that, because if you're in the middle of a struggle, or you feel like you're just out in the middle of nowhere on this twisting, turning, winding path, and you have no idea how you're going to get to point B from where you were or where you are, that Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is making the path straight for you and guiding you the way that you are meant to go. So that's all. Have a great day.